I wouldn't imagine so. I don't think this is really the time to be doing that. We talked a lot about, you know, the GX Harbor coming on through, and I'm so glad that we still get to see it.
Yeah, like GX's Harbor is absolutely incredible. She utilizes this agent on both the attack side and the defense so well. On attack, it is just a kind of a Viper Wall. She uses the curves of the high tide better than a Viper Wall can work to kind of really get the best possible angles to stop a flood retake coming in. And that is going to be crucial against the way Gentlemates play this map, because they want to flood. They don't want to allow Carmine Corps to set up into their nice little post plant angles. Gentlemates want to fight into it as soon, maybe even before the spike is fully on the ground. That's going to be the key difference maker, is how they can play against this harbor.
Yeah, and we've seen it be a difficult one to work with, a difficult one, although ATN kind of had the name and number of KC for this one.
Yeah.
We saw that when it went down early, it left them a little bit sometimes stuck on how to execute onto these sites, because it was a very pivotal part of it. So we will see. And now, as we head into the pistol rounds, I'm loving the shorty coming out from Berix. There is nothing more indicative of confidence than a Neon with a Bucky, a shorty, or a Judge. It is, especially on the pistol round, going straight into the shorty. I'm expecting something fast, because this is not the sort of gun that you can play slowly with.
Yeah, but she's got it on the wrong side of the map.
Yep.
So she's going to be going over towards A, and, you know, Neon's quick, but you're not going to be able to get to B before the spike goes down, unless, I mean, maybe Marty can pull something incredible off on the B side defense, but instead, Carmine Corps not immediately rushing it down. They're going to be peeking straight into Toka to see if they can find a pick onto her. She's got a Sheriff, though. Oh, she just backs off as soon as that smoke comes up.
I think maybe a nice call to make there. Keep yourself alive, don't needlessly give away a pick. Marty's found the first glance, instantly there to trade, and with the high tide going on up, oh, it's an amazing scan there, but Tokamita can't quite connect the final shot. Another body shot lands, but it's not enough. Glance, spike goes down. Now they can set up into a close plant, 4 versus 4. Berry just dancing on the angle, hoping something, anything's going to appear, but no, all just tucked on in nicely. And they've got a little bit of space further out through elbow. Berry round the corner, runs straight into the fragment, but doesn't have the health to deal with it. Glance and Acelia both find their picks. Leaves just Nami alone to try find something. Anybody finds the jump on up to the wall, but these last 2 players, they are tucked so far in. Jump over the top. That takes Sapphire out of the board, and that does stop that star pulling you off. But GX round the corner, unknown. Face first, finds it, but I don't think there's time. There isn't. And it's an unfortunate one. You're going to go down either way. You'll take the point and you'll take the kills, but it will be Casey with yet another pistol round.
Yeah, really, really nice of them to be able to get towards the site. Taking Marty out there, even if she did get that first pick, is incredible. And I think, honestly, Berix going down to Anacelia's fragment was the big difference maker. If she'd managed to get round towards the back of site, that would have allowed Nami to progress quicker and further, and maybe have that extra second that she needed to win out that round. But now, Carmine Corps on the attack side, a lot of guns, and Alkia's even gone for the Marshal to try and build up as much economy as she can. It's going to be one tap against everyone on Gentlemates. So it's going to be absolutely lethal. She's just looking for picks, hunting, essentially, at the moment. You see this a lot. You're always looking for the dimensional drift, nice and early in the half. Ooh, I don't think she heard that.
No, I don't think
She
so.
saw it there.
Surely she saw just the pixels of the head there. No, I don't think she did. And that might be a little bit of a problem. Smoke comes on out, and you know what, fair enough, the back away, smart move. Not spotted anything, but that's information in and of itself. GX here, push up into mid. Marty's getting aggressive with this, though. Ooh, can't quite scope in time. Is just going to be ducking away there. Doesn't want the smoke, doesn't want the fight just yet. Isolating, caught out of position. Could be dangerous on a round like this.
Yeah, but Gentlemates, they got the rotates in. Yes, okay, they're on low guns, but they could come in for a pre-take here very early if they want to. 4 people on the site. This is a 4 versus 4.
Is There's Alkia round the corner. Concussion goes on out, so stunned on up. Glance with the first. Nami to find the trade there. Alkia hoping to shield her blind teammates, keep them alive. But the classics come raining on through. Vens has found one more, but that's it. Glance with the last pick. Actually decides to get the sidearm out of her own. And KC, they double down. And it's a nice read. It's a great read even from Gentlemates. But KC, step on up when needed.
But a lot of investment into that round from Carmine Core. Yes, they got the round win, but so many guns were taken out of their hands. Only from classics as well. So I think Gentlemates are going to be very happy. Carmine Core not so happy. This is their revenge arc. This is them wanting to fight back as much as possible. They've got such low guns. Can't imagine this bonus is going to net them too much. But Barriex are very aggressive.
Very aggressive, and a nice wide swing here could be everything. And look, the kills go two each way, but Tokamite finds two. Actually, the shock dart is impeccable. And Safia wondering what on earth has just happened. Spike has a smoke on it so she can go and retrieve it, and even upgrade the weapon. They're caught by the recon dart, but it's fine.
But if anyone's going to win this 1 versus 3, it is her, right? This is Safia's domain in these situations. She's still got pretty good shield. She's got a good gun. She's still got all of her stars.
It's a good position. It's the best position you could ask to be in. Ooh, Tokamita 1 HP. Just narrowly being avoided, being spotted round the pillar, and there it is, 1 HP but 4 kills in the round, and she's absolutely smashed it out of the park, and that is going to be the bonus under their belt secure. Now, we said coming into this wasn't the best buy. It was mostly just the Sheriffs, but the fact that, you know, it almost finds a little bit more is remarkable.
Yeah, getting a couple of kills in there is nice, but I mean, Toku's now 1 away from the Hunter's Fury, Nami 2 from the Cosmic Divide. Ults are cycling up so quickly because of how close these rounds have been. We've got the Nightfall as well, Null Command. So many ults ready to just keep this brawl going between these two teams. And now they've both got guns. This is really where you're going to be expected to see someone like Carmine Core stepping up. Because now you're on even footing, right? The first round, yes, you win that out on even footing. Second round, you're expected to win. And third, you do a lot of damage. You're very happy. Now moving on to round 4, this is where the momentum will really start to change, to shift. And Carmine Core are going to want to keep that on their side because Gentlemates' defense is incredibly strong. Carmine Core, they're going to want to get at least 8 rounds on this first half.
Yeah, and we talked about it a lot during their series yesterday. They're very susceptible to teams that can build up momentum. When ATN were on, you know, their 6-7 round streaks, there was just nothing they were able to find to try slow that down. So if you can put a pin in that early, if you can immediately get back into the game, back on the board, not only just start to build that up, to put yourself foot forwards, but it also stops Gentlemates abusing something we've seen has been a little bit of a weakness previously. And GX lining up it. This is new. The Harbor changes, of course, we talk about it, but I'm liking concuss lineups here. High Tide goes out, execute for sight. Knife's going to spot 1. It's going to be Nami spotted on out here. Berry X round the other side. Lord of Utah being thrown into this. Nightfall even invested.
Spike's eventually going to go down, but Gentlemates, they're here for the pre-take if they want it.
Last thing goes up, and Berry X managed to get backside. GX is in a bit of an unfortunate situation here. So many players. Actually, though, might not get spotted. Has to peek before the drone goes out. Nami doesn't need vision. Stunned on up, still finds it. Glance finds the trade. Alkia with 1 more. But Tokamita, Berry X, they swing on round. They deliver. And they secure themselves even footing. They're tying up the scoreboard as early as physically possible.
Yeah, and now we're really starting to see exactly what Gentlemates can do. You can see because of the Euro, because of the Neon, they can rotate into sight. The Spike didn't even go down, and they were retaking it away from KC. And you can see Coach is very happy about that. And what we're really wanting to see now, what I want to see from KC is awareness of when you get to sight, if you think Gentlemates have 4 people there, cancelling and re-hitting elsewhere. But they're on an eco now on this attack side. Low guns across the board. Barriex first up, though.
Really aggressive angle here. Relay ball goes on out, and it's a bait and switch. Tokamita peeks on out. Beautifully done. Shock dart in as well, just to push them further and further back. Really drive home the point that you are not welcome on this site.
Now, are you going to split, or are you going to just have some kind of fake coming through? The presence mid has been noted already off the back of that Prowler. So mates are aware of what's going on. You can see the re-up of the TP. It's not gone all the way to A, so the rotates for the defenders can be quite long to get here.
That's a lot of information from the drone. Oh, and the concuss as well. Beautifully done. Now it's all going to be for naught. It's only stalled them for a second. But actually, see the rotates coming on through. Barry X trigger discipline for a second. Lines up 3. Nami finds 1 in the mix as well. And it is a clinical third round, sweeping this under the rug.
And it's just over immediately. As soon as they step through their own harbor wall, by the way, they get slowed down. There should be an assist there for GX.
I'm loving it. When
I think they're excited.
I think that's an excited.
Yeah, surely, right? But now, KC, they have the buy, right? This is now where KC can start to mount their comeback. Yes, it's only 1 round difference, but it's all 2 gun rounds so far have gone the way of Dynamite. Immediately, Hunter's Fury ripped off and it finds nothing.
I mean, all of this information, even if it tags anyone up, which it doesn't, they're just in their own spawns.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that much, but we're now going to see KC going for the mid default. This is something they usually do in the gun rounds, try and take this away, but Barry X is fighting into it.
Barry X has been playing a lot of angles out in the open. Now there's been smokes to duck back into, but you worry being caught off guard. Not yet actually been a problem though. Cut through mid like a hot knife through butter. Drone's gonna spot it, but again, that space already taken. Marty looking to capitalize, finds 1, but I don't even think it was the player that was tagged on up there. And now Barry X still on this angle. A battle of attrition, a battle of patience in mid here. Marty's gonna spot the first in mid. Look at the swing on out there. There's no way they say that somebody's still holding this, but there is. Fast lanes on out, the tether and the combo to try get the fragment off as well. It's a nice play, but it's not quite gonna work. And Barry still just playing with fire.
I mean, like, she's going for this, and as much as she can delay is brilliant, because the Spike's only just walking towards site now, and you've still got 2 players from Gentlemates here.
Again, feels like she's been all up in their faces. Only 10 seconds. A delay here could be devastating. The first 2 line up. GX will find a trade. And with 5 seconds left in the round, Berry's going to pop the overdrive. And I don't think they got on the plant in time. Oh, just about in the last second. But look, the scan finds both. It doesn't matter. Safia finds her way out. She finds the 3rd. And that's going to be the round they need to get back into this. The clutch queen herself, the anchor, holds on for dear life.
Like, she is so consistently good in these late round situations. It looked like the Spike should not have gone down in time. Nami with that double spray down was so good. But Barrix unable to stop the Spike going down. It was just there. I think Gentlemates, they thought they had it.
They know where she is.
Gentlemates thought they had it, and then they just peeked 1 by 1, thinking that the round was theirs, but they were wrong, and Safia takes it away. Kamiko, now they now have their execute ultimates online, everything except for that Nightfall. They can start to really snowball this lead now.
Oh, come on, popped early, gonna play on through. Ooh, first shot, Marty not quite gonna connect. Second shot, however, will be successful. Utility going on out. I'm assuming they're going to want to try pick their teammate up pretty quickly. Alkia swings out for the first. Tokamite, there's the trade. In the meantime, Glance has managed to revive the teammate, but Renz steps on up. Blinkage, you miss it. She appears out of thin air and evaporates the team, sends them into the next, and kind of sat here. I'm going to need to see the replay on this one.
Yeah, so these first couple of kills, great. Sure, I understand. But yeah, Renz just swings around the back from sight. What an incredible pick there. And now KC's timeout has to be coming on through. They need to stabilize, need to come back in. Because if you're looking at this as Carmine Core, yes, you know that you're not going to get many rounds on this half. This isn't the half for you. But in their last matchup, these 2 players were so crucial. Even though Carmine Core lost, GX was right up there in the stats, fighting with Toka. Tooth and nail. Look at these stats. Look how close these two players were.
Indeed, and it's been amazing to see. Just a quick one here as well, as of course we see Toka here in the Twisted Mind Orchids jersey here, and of course one of the moves on over, and one of the moves I think was really exciting here. And again, it's that highlight, right, of GX staying with the team and everyone together, but how both of them, they found their footing. They've managed to consolidate as a team. For KC and for Gentle Mates, they've managed to make miracles happen so quickly.
And now this is where Gentle Mates are snowballing the economy. They've got so much money behind them. KC are down to another eco after that timeout. And they've been good at ecos, but Breeze is so difficult to find the space where you can really lean in forward. But they found some space towards middle, and they're pushing into the operator of Marty.
Oh, and Marty's desperately trying to put as much space as possible. Try find the range, find the angle to make this op do the best work that it can, the best work that it can do on her hands. Nami peeks on out there near-sighted. Luckily, High Tide actually going to be a little bit of a blessing in that regard. Marty's managed to find someone to work with, and Nami again swings out. And where's the whole team gone? It's a flawless round. It's absolutely beautiful.
I mean, just perfection. Swinging out the back of sight, and the Phantom spray down. You don't often see the Phantom on this map, right? It's a long-range map, but somebody like Nami who's able to just hold it down, get those kills, and the coaches are happy too. It was an eco, yes, for Carmine Core, but still winning it out like that. And now Nami's got the op herself. Cosmic Divide online again. She's already had that once. Oh, and they're going aggressive.
Berry X, easiest kill of her career. Sitting duck. Tokamite just trying to chip them away. Hoping, oh, the one-way doesn't quite come out in time, but doesn't matter because Anacity is already ahead of it, already in the danger zone. And look at the pressure they're applying to flank through mids. And Gentlemates, they have been ruthless. They have been unstoppable, and the pace has been just hard to comprehend, quite honestly. Sapphire, a fight to the death. Berry X will win this one out quickly. And Gentlemates find their sixth.
And they are really just taking this lead. I love this little bit of a tempo switch up as well. GX not expecting it. And the IGL being taken down so quickly. Detrimental to the team. She can't have that harbor utility to help get towards site, and you can see how bad that is when they're pushing in without the High Tide to support them. And KC's got the third eco of this map already.
It's been brutal.
Sheriffs, they might be able to do it with the ultimates, right? Cosmic Divide, Dimensional Drift, both pretty good in ecos. If you can get towards site, you can then start to play those close-range battles. But instead, KC, they're fighting towards mid. Drone blinded. Don't think it's spotted anyone.
Find out. Doesn't matter, though, because Marty, the watchful eye, the aerial support here on the op is going to be waiting round the corner. Ooh, has to fall back there. Does, in fact, manage to gate crash out of dodge. Berry X has already found one in the meantime. There's about to be a little bit of pressure applied over towards B. Mite just hiding, trying to find something. It's just been pushed and pushed back. Marty is now in a position. And look at this, Berry X is already over. But it doesn't matter. Wens holds true. She has been the demon in the backside. She's been the monster under the bed of your worst nightmares in a flawless round. Once again, they just seem to be unraveling every play that Casey tried to make.
I think if anything, they're tightening around them. They are enclosing the map the second you give Gentlemates any space. They will take the rest of it. Give them an inch and a mile is already under their control. They push you towards one site where an operator is waiting, where, honestly, Nami is waiting. She's 12-3 right now. 4 KD. Incredible. Already is KC. Same mid-control. The same default we've seen from them already. And immediately, Marty set up so aggressive over towards A main.
Well, notice that there were 3 mid, and that's a hefty bulk of them. So any information you can find about A main, they're either there and splitting A, or they're heading in towards B. And the further you push, the better warning system you have. Alkia immediately into the dimension trip, clearing out backside. He's got Berry X. Unreels herself under the guise of the Nightfall. Monty's found one. Anacilia, Alkia both picked theirs up. Safia, another. Berry X has got one to try to keep the numbers slightly even. There is the equalizing pick. Needed that one onto Anacilia. Tokamita, really low health here on Anacilia. Just about going to dodge the shock darts. That spike still has to go down, though, and she's worked all the way on through. Actually just going to push through the smoke, and they're going to have to be wary of it. Can hear the footsteps. Manages to dodge the knife, but Safia's there and ready and waiting. And KC, one more on the board. They're trying to claw this back, make it as even as a half as now is physically possible.
I think KC's just got to go down to low numbers and then win it out with their intuition. At a macro level, Gentlemates are just winning the map. So much control under theirs. And now as we go to the last round of this half, it's been a lightning quick half as well. It has been so speedy. And Gentlemates looking for their 8. This is not the half that they're usually used to on the defensive side of this map, but it's still a very good start. Dimensional Drift for Marty towards mid, and Carmine Core, they're expecting some kind of aggressive push. Look how passive they are playing. Marty spots it all out as well.
Actually, the decision there not to push the issue, just to let them be passive. I mean, they've got to make a move eventually, right?
There's only the 2 duelists over towards A, though. I'm wondering if we'll see Toko rotate to help, especially with the sound of that Prowler coming in. No, the duelists are pushing through mid. Are they going to quick flank? Because they'll find Safia ready and waiting to receive them if they do.
Look at this.
Wait,
though.
Casey's leaving?
They're overcooked this. And Berry Eggs, they're ready to punish any hesitation, any second guessing. And now that has forced them back towards A. Even if they wanted maybe to switch up to chop and change, they've been told absolutely not. You'll fight on A and you'll like it. And now, Wall completely disrespected. Marty swung out for 2 here. Overdrive pop. Marty finds a 3rd. Running through the fragment. Going to run Anacilia down. And it is a flawless round once again. And Gentlemates dominate the half. 8 and 4. Is there an answer to the problem that Gentlemates has been causing, KC? They have looked unstoppable. They have looked untamable. And they have speed run through the first half here.
It just felt so quick. And yes, okay, they're running the Euro Neon. It's going to be quick, yes. But every round was just over in the blink of an eye. Carmine Core, they couldn't get themselves steady enough to find the right positions to attack, because Gentlemates were just biting at their heels as soon as they started to try and run. And now Gentlemates, the attack side, it's the weaker half of them quite significantly. But they don't need that many rounds because they got that 8 and 4 half. And they're already leaning towards B. Alkia, Comical love this mid control, right? On the attack and the defense. Gentlemates have just said on this pistol round, you know what? It's yours. You can have it. We're going to take the extremities.
Know your enemy. Play where your enemy is weaker. Straight onto site here. Suppress, but doesn't matter. Shorty in hands, looking to make it sing. Unfortunately, Sapphire, amazing pick there. Flash round the corner. Alkia to double on down here. And Acidia's found hers, and it looks like everything's coming into place. Berry X1, but immediately the jumping headshot from Sapphire. And now Nami so far away gets the first, and now they know where to look to find her.
You can just see this is where Karma and Core are happy. Defending a site, anchoring it down. Sapphire and Alkia working together. It's perfection. Now with Nami on this flank, I think she's already being watched.
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
Smoke's gonna fade. Yeah, just a matter of time on that one. Nice headshot there from GX. Beautifully done to clean that one on up so swiftly. And primes them ready. And 4-8-half, I think, is a little misleading, isn't it? You know, people say 9-3 guys. I think it's 8-4 is a better one, because you win the pistol, you convert that. Suddenly it's only a 2-round difference, and that looks a lot friendlier, a lot nicer, a lot more forgiving.
But this is exactly what KC did on the first half as well. They won the pistol, they won the follow-up, and they only won 2 of the following gun rounds. So it's really on Gentlemates now to keep the pressure up. It's only classics on this round, but the A site's mostly empty. They might be able to get the spike down here. Oh no, they're just going to leave. The knife suppresses 2. And they turn and walk away. Alkia's pushing, though. This is risky.
It is indeed. Ooh, able to get away. Half the health whittled off the board, but it's okay. Now over towards B, and you can tell Casey, they've got the read. They're in the know.
Alkia TP'd all the way to the A site. She's just had the time to come back towards B. They're all towards the back of site, though. They're kind of giving front site over with the attackers. Gentlemates potentially get the spike down. That's a good economic boon for them, but the spam through the wall is good. Oh my god!
I'm scared. I wouldn't be looking for any more. And I mean, Marty, I think, ooh, 2's nice. 2 with the classic, I think. It's not quite measuring up to the shenanigans of 2 through the smoke with the no-scopes, but it's getting up there. Nami finds 1. And Acidia is there to trade, but the fact this comes down to now a 1v1. Dodging, ducking, weaving, finds the first, tapping away.
No!
And Wenz finds the pick, the thrifty. It is amazing, and it comes through at the worst possible time. We talked about Gentlemates going for the heel, trying to cut them off, stop them. And this is what we're on about. Everything they could have wanted and more. The chaotic start with the no-scopes and the smokes, and it all amounts to naught.
How does Wenz win that final fight? How is that possible? The coaches.
In style is the answer.
Yeah, like, I can't believe it. They can't believe it. I'm sure Karma Core can't believe they lost that after those 2 no-scope through the smoke kills from Alkia's Marshall as well. And now, Gentlemates, they've got the buy up. The gun rounds were where they were so strong previously. And don't forget whose map pick this is. This was Karma Core. They went to this. They thought this would be their stronghold. Alkia's TP is getting to be just in time for the potential exec. And that knife, the lineup is good. Should alert them to the presence. And yeah, already Alkia's TP'd over. They're getting a stack to fight against the might of Gentlemates.
They are, the longer they wait, the harder this gets. Ooh, lovely. Snazzy around the corner. Berry X good for the first. Wenz looking to line up the next. Ooh, just about misses the timing as they cross the wall. And the classic out in the open. There's no punishment for Sapphire. Daylight Robbery finds the first. It's a little bit of a belated trade, but it's okay, because Tokamite's got it all under control. Now just GX left. Unknown entity about to walk face first into Nami. And that's it, done and dusted. And Gentlemates, they hit double digits, doubling the rounds of their opponent and storming through this map.
I mean, winning that pure eco buy has just turned the entirety of this map on its head. They're able to secure this round so safely. The one saving grace for Carmine Core is this operator from Alkia. She's been so good with it,
She's been a smooth
regardless
operator.
of the map. She has been a smooth operator. And she goes towards mid, though. This is Casey. Oh, wait, no. Immediately stunned up. She's got a TP. She's now back towards B site.
Oh, we talked a lot about the Alkia long TPs yesterday, and they come into effect again. Glance with one, Anasilia with another. That's the player advantage that they need. And Anasilia able to back away into doors, back over towards A. And it's a perfect read because that's where, well, what's left of Gentlemates is heading. High Tide can go on up, and that makes everything so much more difficult. Doesn't matter that you've been spotted. You've got a lovely angle here on Anasilia. There is a rough clear from Nami, but it's a cosmetic clear. It's not doing anything to stop KC. And they cross each other in the smoke. This wall, the only thing that divides them as it fades. A battle of reactions. Tokumite wins that one on out. Wens has found one of her own. It's a 2 versus 2 here.
They can easily come back. This is the kind of 2v2 that Gentlemates have won before.
And Spike's still not gone down. They come off the plant. GX has managed to cross again. Got a little bit of a crossfire here. And the more distraction that you can do, GX, the more trouble that there's going to be from Sapphire. Round the corner, gun on out. Spots just the shoulder of Sapphire. Cannot connect the shots. Now has to work her way around the map. She's found a little bit of a timing to get on over. The drone's going to spot her. Playing back behind the pyramids. Ooh, looks for the first Wens to swing on out. The 3K, the savior. And a round that looked like it was destined for KC's Gentlemates. They don't care about odds. They are here, and they are undeniable.
There's 2 versus 4. As soon as the wall goes down, Gentlemates, they both win their ones. And as soon as they win their ones and it goes to that 2 versus 2, yes, it's Sapphire, yes, it's GX, 2 of the best clutches in Game Changers in Stage 1. But they weren't able to win it out, as Gentlemates are just absolutely dominating this map. And now the timeout, the second one called from Carmine Core before Gentlemates have even needed one. They're so happy with their lead, whilst Carmine Core, they needed to try and bring it back. They could force this, but if they force this and they lose, they're going to have to win an eco. If they lose, if they eco this and they lose, they're playing for overtime. They're playing for 7 rounds in a row if they don't win this one. And that is not something you want to think about, not something you have to face so early in this series.
Also, if we just have a quick look here, KC, they haven't been able to put consecutive rounds on the board since the pistol and the conversion. Every round they've got has been in isolation, and nearly half of the rounds they've got have just been the pistols. And it looks like this is the round, this is the decision they've made. It's all or nothing in round 17. Round 18, well, the fate of that round lies in the hands of these players right now.
KC again, mid-control. They're looking for a GX's wall. We've seen this from her so many times. The Gentlemates are so focused on the extremities, I don't think they'll mind. And instead of the wall, Carmine Core, they just contact it. Now this is something new. This is something unexpected. But the dimensional drift from Gentlemates and Marty going to spot nothing towards A. This might give the inkling of where the KC players are.
Oh, this fight. Glance the footsteps, heard both of them just looking to tuck on in there. Sapphire not once in the fight there. Spike's gone down in the meantime, and they heard someone to the right. They know that there's probably a rotate over from B, and they're looking to cut them off. Stop anybody even getting remotely close to looking at a retake. Nami, it is clinical. It's cold even. Ruthless killers. Our Gentlemates. Tokumite, another. Barry X even spins around for the next, but Tokumite's got her back. And it is flawless for 12. And that was it. That was everything that they had left economically. Now, an eco. A miracle that they are relying on.
Even Anasilia's ult, the null command, was invested, and usually she's been so good at throwing herself in, being a human drone that will still hit heads. If Cyphercam could still shoot and could also move. Maybe Silver Drone's a better kind of analogy there, but she's usually so good, but the null command just ran out that little bit too early, and now Carmine Core, they've still got a bit of a buy, but it is weak. 2 ultimates, maybe GXs, if they can look for an ult, or if they can look for a kill, but again, they've gone towards mid, and Gentlemates, they're just looking to try and pull the rotates over towards A. but it's a fake.
There's so many ults for this. The Hunter's Fury comes on out, and they're already backside. And look at this, Berry X. The overdrive is the cherry on top. Storms through the side. Alkia is going to put a bullet through her to put this to rest. But again, the damage, it's already done. They hear the jump behind. No, somebody was here behind Orange Box. Sapphire swinging around the corner. Oh, not quite able to duck into the smoke and into the safety in time. Marty will go down. So attention, it is held in two directions. They've still got to figure out where Alkia's gone. Deal here first with Sapphire. And now one player left. Alkia, it is going to have to be the mother of all clutches. The swing on out, the jump on up. They don't even need to peek this if they don't want to. Time on their side. Alkia pushing on forward. Back is turned. And Gentle mates 13-5.